Hey, how's it going? Your mystical tarot friend Katsumi here, and I've got a timeless tarot card reading just for you. I trust the universe has guided you here right on time, so take what resonates and let the rest gently float away. Now let's hop into the reading. Okay, so starting off, you got some 371 energy, so those numbers might be of significance at this time. Maybe the third or seventh month of the year, maybe the first month of the year, or those particular days. Ooh, this card wants to come out. And we're also getting some sense of like Five of Spades energy, which is something about discord happening. There's some sense of dishonor popping up, hollow victory that some of you might be experiencing at this time. Okay. And it looks to be that with that energy, we also have the Ace of Diamonds. So there's also going to be new projects, a home happening, some sort of home occurrences occurring, some job related things occurring. So it looks to be that discord and that sense of like hollow victory will be happening within your new project, within your job, within your home, or just some sort of personal endeavor that you're currently facing at this time. And it looks to be with that, you end up in the Five of Hearts energy, and there's going to be some sense of loss and despair potentially as you are going about that discord and kind of hollow victory. Right, so just kind of be prepared for that. It looks to be that there's just a lot of chaos and obstacles and challenges in your midst right now that you'll have to prepare for, and just kind of stay in that good energy and allow yourself to just be prepared in terms of mentally, spiritually, and physically. Yeah, we're also getting a sense of like, also that like, just trust the process with that Awaz rune. Something around really leaning on your teamwork, a sense of cooperation, and utilizing the relationships around you for forward momentum so you can overcome many of these obstacles that you're going to be facing. Okay, and it looks to be that this discord or this hollow victory is going to be occurring with those that you are working with, okay, that you're collaborating with. I'm also getting something along the lines like what's the word? Like almost like cooperating, something. I can't quite catch it, but it's almost like you're kind of like entwined with many people in terms of like the teamwork that you're having with them at this time. So yeah, collaborating, something like that, like cooperating. I don't know what cooperating. I don't know. It's like some weird. I can't quite catch the word that I'm hearing. But yeah, that's the senses that I'm getting. Yeah, and there's a bit of conflict, okay, with the teamwork I'm hearing. You're gonna just be like in this mode of just trying to like come at things with more clarity and like confidence during this conflict, okay? Despite the conflict energy, we are getting a sense of like that teamwork is needed, but there's a sense of clarity that's also needed with that Solilo rune there too. So utilize your sense of confidence and really illuminate the issues in order to reach victory and some sense of clarity. We're also getting some sun energy with that too. So there's a lot of successful outcomes after this conflict is almost like relieved. Okay, the pressure is relieved, the burdens and strains and responsibilities are relieved. That's kind of what I'm getting there. Okay, and we're also getting some sense of like sudden illnesses. Okay, so many people perhaps you might have endured some sort of like infliction of some kind, maybe mentally, physically, spiritually, that this conflict has incurred upon you or has dealt towards you, right? That's what I'm sensing from that card there. And it looks to be that many of you are just trying to just grow from that and just kind of just utilize your intuition to have a sense of harmony going forward in the energies there. But there's going to be a sense of loss that many of you are going to be facing. Excuse me. And yeah, just like it's almost like playing on the chessboard. You played your pieces, right? And it looks to be that a loss is going to be incurred on your end. And yeah, with that rune there, it also kind of just signifies that there's just a lot of challenge, right? There's a lot of conflict, a lot of defense in the energy. But there is a breakthrough, okay? That's what I'm seeing and sensing. And universe just wants you to know to utilize the unlikely allies around you, right? There's going to be some people who pop up that you didn't really quite know that were going to be a friend or foe, but you quickly realize towards the end of the conflict or towards the middle, even, they come to rescue you in some way. Whether that be a friendly animal, a friendly colleague, getting some sort of relationship like that you have with this person. It's not really like mutual, like you know them very well, but they come across in a sort of like protective, shielding manner, almost like divine support, spiritual defense. Okay, in that connection and that safety. I'm also getting with the throat chakra that I'm sensing that you've been trying to speak up about particular situations that you've been facing, almost utilizing your courage, and it's almost sacrificing parts of you, where you're like almost having to shed away that anxiety and really take a like almost step forward in a responsible way, in a leadership type of way. I'm getting as well. And yeah, there's some sort of trap that's going to be uh placed during this time. Looks to be that do this hollow victory, it almost feels like you're being rewarded, but you're also facing some sort of obstacles with that as well. So we're gonna dive a little bit more deeper in terms of what that means. But it looks to be that it almost feels as though like you feel free, but you're caged. You know, that's what I'm getting, like the sense of that. Okay, and it could be almost like ooh, caged bird vibe. Ooh, almost feeling like a sheep in that regard. Okay, and almost like rooted in like certain beliefs around certain things. Like maybe people have prepared this situation for you, thinking that it's going to work out in your greatest good. Like, oh, the cheese will always be provided for you, or the food will always be provided. But in actuality, you're being boxed in and not allowed to break free and fly, or perhaps even just live your life freely and collect the cheese whenever you want to in a almost like a authentic way. Ooh, this nun card wanted to pop out for some reason. And it looks to be this has a lot to do with some sort of like getting a sense that things are fragile right now, but you're also having to utilize your belief system at this time in order to elevate you and how you're thinking about certain things. I'm also getting a sense that you are also just seeking guidance from particular, maybe even spiritual figures. Maybe you're seeking and praying out to those that you worship or those that you pray to. Maybe you are looking for a mentor of some kind to kind of just guide you through some of these obstacles and almost staying in one's belief in order to create balance and harmony throughout your life as you're just overcoming many of these obstacles at this time. Yeah, and it looks to be this friendly ally might be a cat that you particularly own, or maybe someone else owns. Maybe something along the lines of this cat or this particular person. Maybe their name is Cat or Catherine. I'm getting. Um, Perhaps they might be of assistance to you in terms of just aiding you during your sudden illness or some sort of like mental blockages that you might be having at this time in order to bring you clarity and allow you to transform and break through and have that level of awareness that you need. But yeah, it looks to be that this person is definitely in the shadows. They're very unlikely to be someone to help lift you up and provide you confidence, but they're definitely the person that is kind of walking in with open arms in order to help you find a sense of I'm almost getting like they're trying to help you gather your senses so that you can depart from these senses of loss and regret and perhaps even disappointment during this hollow victory of yours. That's what I'm hearing there. Yeah. Interesting. We're also getting a sense of disguise. So there's going to be some sort of disguise happening with this individual who's coming across with conflict. So, like I mentioned prior, it looks to be that they want to provide you something, but it doesn't quite match up to your expectations. And also, I flipped this card this way, which is kind of giving me this vibe. So something about open and the domino effect. So it's like it, the universe is asking you to open up to the possibilities and allow the puzzle pieces to fall where they may. That's what I'm hearing. Almost like puzzle pieces are being filled up or the board is being filled. Almost like a checkmate vibe as well. What I'm sensing. And it looks to be that many of you are tiptoeing through this at this moment. Things seem to be a very very almost like you don't want to walk on eggshells, I'm getting. Okay? That's what I'm sensing from that card there. Yeah, so it looks to be that many of you are just tiptoeing through your journey at the moment, and you're just trying to overcome some of this discord and this harmony, this imbalance that's happening in the energies, right? And you're coming across in a very mature way. I'm getting like King of Cups vibes from all that. Like you're very calm, very balanced, okay? And it's almost like you're like teeter-tottering on the rope or something like that, where it's like you're coming across in a very like I was getting like not really sly, but like you're being very methodical about things, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm getting from that. Ooh. Yeah, and right now, because of all of this discord and harmony, you're booked, okay? You have meetings, you have appointments, you have deadlines occurring. Things are popping up really quick and happening fast for you. And you're being very productive despite this discord that's happening. You're not wasting your time. You're making sure that you're setting yourself up for success every single day, every single week, every single month, okay? And you're not letting this phase you. I'm almost getting a sense that like you get like you lost something, or like you get back up or something like that, like you're never giving up, okay? And eventually you're gonna have this victory that doesn't feel hollow. Like I feel as though you've been going through a lot of adversity, many of you. I've been getting a lot of readings like this, and yeah, you're gonna be coming into some sort of payday after all of your hard work and dedication. You're gonna be able to cash in, okay? It looks to also be that many of you are just honestly thinking about what's next, okay? You're thinking about how are you going to grow and nurture and heal from all of this, okay? From all of this hardship that's happening around you. It looks to be that you're just kind of surrendering to the universe. Yeah. And that secret admirer, okay, in the midst, that hidden ally might be of significance as well. You might also be going on a blind date with this person randomly for some reason. Okay, and that might be of significance, like some sort of surprise meeting. It may not be like romantically, but it's definitely unexpected. You might have chemistry with this person. It might just be like very like platonic in the beginning, but you're making introductions with people. You're starting fresh in terms of like finding people who align with you spiritually, right? And you're kind of just building the sense of community around you in order to plant the seeds for the future. Okay, and there's also like that hidden admirer in the mist. Along safe space. Yeah, there's some sort of hidden admirer. Someone who's like leaving anonymous notes to you. They're like interested in what you're doing, okay? It may not necessarily, I'm not necessarily getting too much romantic vibes, but it looks to be that someone does admire what you're doing at this time. And it might have just been this initial person who is finally coming in to give you a surprise meeting, or like show up and be like, oh, I really like what you're doing, right? And you weren't expecting it to begin with. And that's why you're kind of like still planning ahead, because you never know what's gonna happen. That's like the energy I'm getting. Yeah, you're planning ahead. And yeah, there's gonna be definitely a lot of hidden encounters popping up here too. There's gonna be private meetings being scheduled. Things are gonna be very discreet in terms of the next steps for you, okay? And almost like it feels like sneaky link vibes. Like you feel like, like even though I'm not getting like romantic vibes from that, I'm definitely getting a sense that this is like something where you're just like, like this feels so secretive, but it's like only I and them know about it. And then eventually the rest of the world will know. The rest of your community will know about it. That's what I'm sensing from that. Yeah. And I'm getting a sense you're having like emotional security with this too, because this safe space is almost like making you feel content and satisfied with just letting go of the past conflict that you've endured. It's just been a lot of conflict that many of you have been facing at this time. But yeah, you've been also taking care of yourself, and something around toxic love. So I guess, yeah, I suppose it is about some sort of toxic relationship from the past. It could also just be relationships overall too. I wasn't necessarily getting love vibes, but I guess it's like the energy is like, yeah, it is love. It's definitely love related. That's interesting. Okay. And so, yeah, I think also with that, you've just been trying to protect yourself because you've been feeling very vulnerable with certain situations. Okay. And yeah, it almost like hurts to like see that you've just been trying to like heal yourself and recover from a lot of this like I'm almost feeling like you feel as though like damaged goods or something like that. Like I'm getting that vibe where you just want to like reconnect with yourself and find yourself again is what I'm hearing and sensing there. Hmm. That's interesting. And like you almost want to like detach from like all of the like some memories of the past as well. You're trying to find comfort in it at the same time. Yeah. Yeah. You've just been pampering yourself too. Love bombing yourself, perhaps, and even finding people who like also love bomb you back. But sometimes when you're looking at those past messages, they're just hurting you. They're triggering you. They're making you feel very like just it's like the emotions are coming at you all over again, and you're unable to process like these emotions at this time, and you're still kind of recovering from it. And yeah, my heart goes out to you for sure. Sending all my love. And yeah, it's really just taking time to kind of control those emotions of the past, and you're trying to heal and treat yourself with love and compassion and recharge emotionally, okay? And yeah, that takes time. So continue to prioritize your rest, you know? Self-compassion is really important. And yeah, continue to nurture your energy, and yeah, just leave with compassion as you move forward through this heartbreak of yours that you're experiencing at this time. And that could just relatively be like with relationships, with just past events overall. It doesn't necessarily have to be love related. But yeah, those are all the messages that I have for you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And if this reading resonated with you, don't forget to like, comment, and join our cozy community by subscribing. Until next time, trust your path and let the universe work its magic.